we are live with another episode of Mini Life. I am your badass host, Mini Mike, and I'm here with
the skinny jeans wearing scrapyard. Welcome back to a better podcast, everyone. I hope you're all right.
I don't know. I don't think these pop up on the recording, but
I hope not.
Our Riverside app here has our names, and you can add titles. And I am badass host. Scrapyard is I wear skinny jeans, and our main man here, Dan, is head Mountney in charge. So he is here with us again, Mountney man, Dan Kimpton.
How's it going, Dan? You all good? Cheers.
Oh, very good, very good. Just before we start, just like to say it's Father's Day here. I don't know when it's going out, but happy Father's Day to all the people that celebrate it, acknowledge it. That's awesome. That. And
I feel like it's Father's Day in a lot of places, right? It's Father's Day here too. I saw some other country they were saying Father's Day, so I don't know. Is it a Father's Day get a worldwide recognition?
I think it does.
Must be at this rate.
Like certain countries, certain times, but it is here. So anywhere else in the world that is, happy Father's Day to you all too.
Happy Father's Day, Dan. Happy Father's Day, Dad, who I believe listens every Monday. So thank you for that. Lifelong. So I asked him today what his favorite momenthood of fatherhood was, and he just laughed at me.
That says a lot, Mike.
So I don't know.
At least he didn't say it shows that maybe.
Yeah.
True.
I'm just kidding, Dad. He gave me a heartfelt speech. Oh man. Well, yes. Happy Father's Day. Since we have the head Mountney in charge on the podcast, I guess we got to plug Mountney Classic. Go follow them on IG, mountneyclassic.co.uk. Use the code MiniLife10 for a sweet little D count, right, Dan? Or did you pull the plug on that already?
I wish I could. Unfortunately, we have contractual commitments, don't we? So no, it's still there. Mountney 10. Yeah. Actually, speaking of 10, I don't know if you saw Jack and Bertie's. They've hit £10,000 today.
They did
on their donation.
Wow,
which is incredible. So
that
someone who's
cool.
I was just going to say someone who's had an association with a similar situation that goes a long way. So thanks to everyone who supports that. That's incredible. What an effort.
Yeah, I was super excited to have Ian back on to talk about that, because not only did the show look cool, because we all are motorheads for the most part, and but to do something and have a good cause for it, that's always icing on the cake for me. So, Sean, what was the other thing that we need to plug? Oh, minilife37.bigcardell.com. Dan and Scrapyard are repping the Mini Life Mountney collab shirt. You can see that sweet.
Oh yeah, Mike's slacking today.
Script.
He's really slacking. Mike, I don't know why you're not repping.
You guys get me up early. to do these damn podcasts.
All I'm hearing is excuses right now, man. Come on, up the game.
Sorry, you talk about early. I'm cooking pie for family tea because it's 4:30 on a Sunday. So sorry that we're getting very British on here, Mike, but.
What's family tea?
Oh, come on. You don't have family tea?
Is that like a...
Yeah.
You call it dinner tea?
Yeah, it depends on where you are in the country. This gets controversial, depending on where you are in England. I'm not even going to enter that debate because...
I bet it's something weird like tea, dinner versus supper.
Yeah, but you're missing out like brunch.
So I'm not taking sides. Yeah. Yeah, it's very British.
Yeah, interesting. I would assume there's something like that here too. It's like dinner versus supper or something. I don't know. I eat early with like the old seniors, so 4:30 is dinner time for me.
Damn, dude. I'll tell you what, Mike. When I come over, I'll introduce you to it all.
No, Sean wants to bring a teapot over here.
I want to bring a kettle, like he's freaking, Mike, not a teapot. He wants to
bring a teapot like he's freaking a princess from Disney movie or something. Like, I just like what? I don't have teacups, brother, or saucers.
Dude, I'll bring a mug. I've got a nice Mountney mug here. I will happily bring that. Do you have a cup of tea whilst I'm out there?
See, Sean wins. I don't have one of those at home. They don't let me take them out the office.
But you got to be quicker.
Actually,
than that, Dan.
Mike, does the Mini have a cigarette lighter in it?
It does, but it's not functional. I might have to hook that up.
Is the socket functional?
No, that's what I need to hook it up to
the whole thing. Sorry,
whatever the.
I was going to say we could send Sean out with a kettle that plugs into the cigarette lighter.
Oh, we'll just
see.
Dude,
okay,
I found a percolator on eBay. Like, we need a percolator for the trip, dude. 100%. I got to have my coffee whilst we're on the road.
Is a percolator the same as a tea kettle?
Probably not, because it'll be.
I don't think this is something we've got time to go into on this.
No, this is rabbit holes.
Oh man! So Dan, tell us what's been going on with Mountney. How's everything going over there? What's new over in the HQ?
Mountney's busy. Mountney's going well, which is nice to say. And loving the support and feedback we've had so far. I believe that we are giving away some T-shirts. I've been told.
We are.
So I believe that it's one of those. You guys are running. It's like and follow certain people, and you could be into a T-shirt. Great.
That's it. That's it. Competition ends this Friday, actually, on the 21st.
Yeah, this Friday. Awesome. Yep. We've had every time we do one of these giveaways, we do get a good response, which, I mean, obviously everyone likes something free, but no, it's been fun. We have the Mini Life shirt that Dan and Sean are wearing. Mini Life times Mountney on the back. It's got two blokes faffing about on a billboard that Sean drew with a Mountney billboard. It's super cool with many blazing through. So yeah, what is it? It's the first Mountney shirt giveaway that Sean has like a reel. It's all posted. It's on all of our Instagrams. Follow both of our companies, Mini Life and Mountney, and comment in somebody to also like it. I guess those are the rules, right, Sean?
That's it. Yep. Bring your friends along, get them along for the ride. Make sure that they're involved as well. You've got to be in it to win it at the end of the day.
And to win it, share it on your story. Gets an extra entry. So
that's it.
Well, I don't know if we mentioned it, but we also said that we would give another shirt away, but for you guys to sort of say thank you to a listener, fan, supporter of the podcast and Mini Life in general, that you guys choose. It's got nothing to do with entry. It can be.
It's a tough choice. I mean, we've got so many of our great supporters who have been there since day one, who have fully supported Mike and I.
I think you guys should have a say in someone getting something cool, because the T-shirts are fantastic. They really are. And I think it'd be great for you guys to choose a devoted listener and subscriber, and they can rep a shirt as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Sean and I have been kicking about. I guess we haven't officially mentioned that on the podcast or social media. So yeah, we're going to kind of have, I hate to call it a fan favorite, but I don't know. Somebody Sean and I are going to really discuss. It's obviously going to be very difficult because there's so many of you that are very supportive of the podcast on our social media, on our LinkedIn, all of that, messaging us. But we're going to, kind of, I guess, pick the biggest, suck up, the biggest kiss ass. I don't know. What do you think, Sean?
I mean, I can see our DMs exploding all of a sudden now with a lot of, kiss arsing. But no, honestly, guys.
Oh, I really loved that episode. It was just such a.
And just so you know, I have no say in this, so please don't DM me or Mountney Classic. We have no involvement. Them.
They will not respond.
That's it. But no, I mean, it's going to be a tough choice. Yeah, she will.
Jody's on top. We should have Jody on here one day.
I keep trying.
I have floated the idea.
Jody.
I've floated the idea. I think maybe. Do you know? I think if we get Sean out on his free holiday.
I wouldn't say free. It's.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about that then. Did you guys want to talk about that more?
I mean,
Mike and I.
No, I mean we're working hard to try and make this possible.
Sweat equity, right, Sean?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Okay. But yeah, I think if we get there and we're gonna and you guys get us to, what did we say, 2,000?
Yeah, I think it was. I think we needed 900 more followers. And I think Mountney had just reached 1,700 followers. So
yeah, I think 2,000 is probably more realistic. So we'll stick to 2,000. You're welcome. And I think if we get there and we're gonna make the announcement, then I'll force Jody on. She'll be held there in pain and death. But
you're right, mate.
So tell me, because I don't know anything about this. Really, like, what is it that you guys want to do? Why are we being challenged to get Sean out there? What's happening?
Dan, it all started a long time ago when I was a little wee lad.
Come on, man. Dan's got a pie to cook here. Come on.
It's a good pie too.
Yeah. Great pie. There's another podcast out there that I really enjoy, Overcrest podcast. I've mentioned them a lot. No affiliation, obviously, but just good guys. And they created this rally, and it's very well done. One of the owners, Chris, he goes out. He's actually about to go out right now and scout. He goes out and scouts the state that they're going to hold the rally in, and he really tries to find amazing roads, amazing towns, like stories, kind of like Mini Life. We're trying to find the stories. He's trying to find stories in these towns. He finds these little towns and these people, and really kind of brings the community together. So people are coming from all over with mostly kind of vintagey cars, if you want to kind of classify it as that. But they kind of handpick. You have to put in an application. You have to tell your story of why you want to go on this rally. And I went back in 2022 with mine. I drove it up to Idaho and went on this rally. And, I'd always want to do it. And just, that solo trip across the country, something, I don't know how road trips are there, but road trips in the United States, man, I don't know, something so nostalgic about it. And I don't know why it just dawned on me one day. We were on the podcast, and I was like, son of a bee. If it was Sean's first, because Sean and I are pretty similar. We love like kind of old school Americana, hot rod, and, that kind of stuff. And it just dawned on me. I was like, what? This year it's in Arkansas in the Ozarks. And if you guys don't know the United States geography, if you're coming from Southern California going across kind of the country like that, you can pretty much take Route 66. And it dawned on me, I was like, let's try to get Sean over here. We'll double team this rally, co-pilot it, and we'll take Route 66 to the start of the rally, which is in the Ozarks, and have the time of our life filming extra content for YouTube, which we've been really trying to do or planning to do. We just haven't kind of bit that bullet. And obviously have rally update podcast episodes, which would be fun at the end of the day, kind of sitting by, the car, crack a cold beer and just reminisce on the shit that happened, roadside repairs and car not starting at the petrol station. So yeah, that's kind of where it spawned from. I'll just to kind of give you a quick little backstory, Dan. Like when I was at the rally, when I was driving there, like they have a separate kind of Discord channel, and everyone was super supportive. And I remember pulling in to the first day meetup. Like we all meet in this small town, the check-in and everything, and a bunch of people are already there, and they see my car pulling up, and they're all just standing there. Like we overtook the town, and they're all like, "Woo, yeah!" Like, and I had messed up a vacuum line. Some guy just cut a piece off of his, helping me fix it. So it was just such a cool experience to be around a lot of like-minded people, great people that drove from all over the United States, some guys from Canada and stuff like that. So that's kind of the backstory of what we want to do and what it's all about.
I think the biggest thing as well for Mini Life as well is that it helps us push bigger and better content now, and it pushes us to the next level as well, which is what we want to achieve for all new and old listeners and followers. We want to create a great podcast for you all to listen, not even just a podcast, but general content, Instagram, YouTube. We want to expand. We want to make this thing bigger than it is already.
So to be clear, 2,000 followers from Mountney Classic on Instagram, and we pay for Sean to go out to the States. Is that right?
Woo!
Ooh, that's
if you say so. You're the head Mountney in charge.
Yeah, I mean that's now witnessed. That's now live on the internet.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'm happy to confirm, but 1,999 does not get rounded up. That's what I'm saying.
Not even if it's half a follow.
It's 2,000 and over.
I think I might have an extra Instagram account to add.
I was going to say I might have a few spare email addresses around somewhere. But yeah, no. Everyone who's listening or watching,
we'd be honoured to be a part of it. Honestly,
we appreciate it. Dan. Thank you so much.
I know we have a bit of banter, but I think it would be a great thing to see you two together, genuinely. Not just over a platform, whatever this is, Riverside. What's Riverside anyway? Yeah, whatever that is. And, just see you guys actually, to be honest, either way, it's a win for me, because either you guys have a full-on bromance and it's epic, or you kill each other by the end and it's still on film. And either way, it's great content for Mountney. So
sure, it might be the latter. I'm not sure.
I'm happy. I'm happy either way, is what we're saying.
Oh man,
yeah.
I'm just gonna set Sean loose in some random state and see how he does.
Oh, dude, I'll thrive. I'll 100% thrive. No, I'll be right.
I will tell you, Sean, if we get to some of these small towns and you go and ask for a freaking cup of tea, you might get shot, buddy.
Well,
you might. If it's nothing but black coffee, you might get shot.
No,
it
can't be that bad.
Guns are legal here, bud. Just
fine.
Guns are legal here.
Yeah,
are they? Your police don't even have guns, do they?
Yeah.
Why do all the TV shows there's like
a license?
There's like a
you need a license.
There's like a criminal, and the police officer all they have is like a little stick, and they're chasing the guy with a gun.
That's because British drama doesn't need guns to make a show exciting, Mike.
I do really like the British shows. There are some pretty good ones out there. Oh man. But yeah, no, I think it would. I agree, Dan. I think it sounds like weird to say, but I think the drive with us just bantering would be hilarious. Oh man, off air we do that all the time. So Claire said we should just set up a GoPro on the windscreen and just film the whole thing.
I mean, why not at this point, right? I'm so game for that.
Yeah, we do. I do have those lapel mics too. We'll just mic up the whole way.
Dude, let's do it.
There we go. Just behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, it could be cool. It could be cool. So you heard it here, everybody. I know we teased it on the IG, but if we can get Mountney to 2,000 followers, they're going to pay for Sean to fly out here. And that's one step closer to us driving my shitbox across the country.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Manifest,
Mike.
Hey,
it'll be fine. Listen, it's running great. I'm not gonna lie.
Touch wood, please. Just right now, just touch something wood.
I'm top literally
of your head, anything. Just
I have
the last
a wooden
thing I want
desk.
to do is break down in the middle of nowhere and I miss my flight home.
Have you not seen my roadside repairs? I literally did the whole rally with brake issues last time.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
it stopped.
We'll be
stopped
fine.
Great. It just didn't release the brakes. I think we fixed that now.
That's
but yeah. If we get this done, I think our door circles on the car should just be giant Mountney steering wheels.
I mean,
I'll take that.
I'm bringing my paints over anyway, so that we can prep the car ready for it anyway. So we could do that. We can make that happen.
Yeah, we got to get the paint, and we're gonna put the Mountney logo on the car. Can you freehand that, Sean?
Yeah, I can freehand that easy.
I don't know.
I got this.
See,
got this.
This is what we're talking about.
It's already started, hasn't it? It's already started.
That's it. I mean, Mike, at the end of the day, it's not my car at the end of the day. So whatever I paint doesn't matter.
The only thing... Oh, no. My only request is, if you do come over, is you should bring one of Dan's meat pies. That's what I want.
Ooh. I don't know if it's going to survive the trip, to be fair, mate.
Mrs. Lovett, you and I...
Really?
You guys don't like
Johnny,
Sweeney Todd?
Trying to be Johnny Depp. It's
So
better
I'm gonna say I'm proud of this, Dan. I haven't in many years, but my Halloween costumes used to always be Johnny Depp characters. I was Sweeney Todd. I was Willy Wonka, or I can't even freaking remember. The Mad Hatter, all of this. Johnny Depp characters. He's my man. Sweeney Todd, fantastic movie.
Yeah, it is good.
I mean, people say they want to hear more singing, so nothing's going to harm you.
Mike, we've got an entire road trip of singing to come up.
That is so good.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Speaking of singing, do we announce this now about playlists? Because Mike and I have been having some ideas, and we would love for every one of our listeners to send in a driving song or a song that they enjoy whilst out on the road or doing stuff in the garage. Ping it over to us on Mini Life on the Instagram in our DMs. And
let me stop you there, though, Sean. Not to cut you off. This is not a.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
You're used to it, but this. I want to say this. We're trying to do two things. We're trying to make either a Discord or a WhatsApp. So everyone let us know, because we want to keep it all in one spot. If you're DMing us, it gets lost real fast, because I also do scheduling through that. So we're trying to either join our Discord, or you can DM you, but I would like to have it all in a group chat so everyone's kind of interacting. But I'm going to make a Spotify playlist that everyone can share and add their own songs to it. So Dan, keep it cool.
Actually,
okay.
What? I'm curious, Dan. What would you choose for a road trip song-wise?
Oh, see, I'm not the right person to ask. My music taste. It's a tune, by the way. Don't mock it. No, I'm Sinatra all the way.
Ooh.
Rat Pack, all of it.
I'm digging.
Basically, if anything was written after 1980, that's new for me. No, I love the Great American Songbook. Just epic. And so that would dominate. But then you've got to throw in a bit of AC/DC. You've got to throw in a bit of Meatloaf. I mean, if you don't have Bat Out of Hell at some point, what are you doing?
Exactly.
This is why I want to do this playlist thing. I did it for the first one I did with all the Overcrest people, and it was really good. There were some great songs on there that I've never heard or haven't heard in a long time.
But I think you need to make sure that you publish the list as it's going as well.
Yeah,
so even if people aren't seeing Spotify, you can say, I don't know, this week we've added however many songs and whatever. Because also it'll probably stop people throwing in Mamma Mia every 10 seconds.
Oh God.
For bands.
Okay, so I can't do ABBA. I'm sorry, guys.
What?
I can't get into ABBA. I can't.
How can I resist it? I can't believe I've just done that on the podcast.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Oh yes, we got Chad singing on the pod.
I need a few more of these if that's going to take on.
Oh man,
are we starting a mini life karaoke now?
Oh, now we're talking.
We should.
Now we're talking.
We should. Dan, what do you think about drinkflation?
What do you mean by drinkflation?
So
I'm making it sound like I don't listen to the podcast, but yeah, no. So, right, I think that there's a thing. I think that the difference between British drinking and American drinking is that Americans drink to get wasted, whereas Brits drink because it's part of the day. So it doesn't really matter if you've got a beer that's like 3 or 4%. I mean, what have I got here? So, RIP, by the way, my favourite, and it's now gone. Doesn't even say on it. Maybe that's why 4% on this one. So, I mean, that's fine. But then later on, the kids will be in bed. My wife and I are going to have a glass of wine, maybe more than one glass, Then you're into your 13s, your 14s, and then back there's my special rack. So we've got some lovely ports, we've got some cognac, we've got some whiskey, So it's a gradual progression. Yeah, it's just a gradual progression. But last time I was in America, it's like, down it, do your shots, shot and a chaser, and all this stuff. It's like, why? Let's just do it all day. You're going to be passed out in an hour, and I'm going to keep going.
No. Yeah. Well, that I do agree with. I'm not about that. That's not fun stuff.
I think it's about what you like when you like it. And, if your favorite beer happens to be 3%, so what? Doesn't matter. But if you want to come over and come to a proper beer festival, Mike, and have beers that are 15, 16%,
that would be cool.
I'm not paying for that one. I would. Then, again, that's what the Brits do. We do it all.
Oh, I'm not saying I would be able to drink you guys under the table, because I would. Sean knows what I said about that.
Was that a challenge, Mike? Mike, are you challenging Dan and I?
I'm not.
No. I'm sure you said you're challenging Dan and I.
I'm not challenging Dan. I'll challenge you.
Definitely said, yeah, all right.
Sean, come on. You
don't get
a
belly like mine by only having 1 pint. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Well, Dan, I appreciate you jumping on here and jibba-jabbing with us. Anything else you want the people to know, Dan?
No, just support these guys, because if you get us over that 2,000 mark, we'll pay for Sean to get out to the States. So at Mountney Classic on Instagram. Facebook doesn't count, but you can add us on there if you want. But just celebrate these guys, because I think it's going to be hilarious if we do it. And I think, but like in the right way, it's going to be good content. It's going to be good fun. So I
agree.
Yeah, support them, and we'll do the same.
Maybe we'll get a in-person with you and me, Dan, when you get over to the U.S. the next time, potentially later this year.
Yeah. So hopefully in November I'll be out for SEMA in Vegas.
Yeah.
But I've had some thoughts around IMM next year, because that's UK, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, it is.
I think it's Essex actually.
Yeah. So we'll have a little chit chat. So let's get this one done first. Let's get this one done first.
Hell yeah.
All right. Go follow Mountney Classic. Follow minilife.37. I'm Goldtooth Cray. That's Scrapyard. And Dan, you can follow him at Mountney Classic. I'm not gonna give out your.
Keep it corporate. Yeah, keep it corporate.
Yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks a lot. See you later.